Hello, hey, hello, hey. It's Tim here from No Giants Here. Tim from No Giants Here. Ciao, sono Tim da No Giants Here. So, God blimey, it would be nice if I get to the stage where I'm not doing these 5 or 6 times because I've forgotten to press record, I've forgotten how to play guitar, there's too much light, there's not enough light, I'm just tuning my guitar. I did tune it before, but there we go, that's better now. Yeah, that'll do. So, first of all, I am playing my Gibson Les Paul Modern. This is the guitar I normally play when I do this song. It's standard, except I've changed the neck a bit, taken their finish off it, put my own on there because otherwise it's sticky and I don't like sticky necks. Changed the dials on it as well, less fragile, smaller, yeah, just prefer them. Besides that, all stock, all standard. So today we're gonna do the chorus to the end of the song because it's all pretty much power chords. It's pretty simple, so I'll take you through it. I realise when I do these that I don't actually pay attention to how I play the songs, and I play them different quite a lot. So you're getting a version of it. You're getting the version that I'm playing right now here without the band. It's not necessarily the version that I play if you see us live, and we're playing soon in Torreccio and then Sanremo. So if you get the chance, come check us out. Maybe the same, it probably won't be, but it'll be an approximation. You get the idea of it, okay? If you want proper guitar lessons, well, I'll put a link to Anthony George, Cutting Edge Guitar. He's a proper guitar teacher. I am not. I can teach you what I know. I can show you how I do things. It's not the right way, necessarily. It's also not necessarily the wrong way. It's just my way. Take what you want, don't take what you don't want. Easy life. If you want anything different, if you want me to do something else, if there's a song you like, if there's a technique, anything like that, let me know. Happy to chuck something together, see where it goes, alright? So, last time, obviously you can all play this perfectly now, so last time we did the verse. So that's the verse, pretty much. Now, the chorus happens twice, and then it goes into the end of the song. And we're really playing mostly the roots, the fifth, and the octave. We're not bothering with the major minor, the third. So 3 notes fundamentally. I'm doing picking on the strings whilst muting there. And I was originally following Ale's bass drum beat with the guitar. He's since changed it. I've stayed the same. So C, down to the A. I sometimes do to just hit that, and then power chord on the G, and then back up to the B, and then I do a, and that's to link in with the vocals. It's quite nice to find that bit of vocal melody and link in with it subtly, not follow it entirely, but oh, 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 such a pretty thing, wish you could have seen, should have, could have cried, believe in such a thing, such a thing, believe in such a thing. It's nice, and you don't have to do it. I don't have to do it. I choose to. It's so hot in here that the guitars are struggling a little bit. There we go, that's better. There you go, apologies for that. So, that's the main part of your verse, and then the first time, when you go to the A, back into that, back into the verse, yeah? The second time, we go to the A and then we stab. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go into power chords, a sort of homage, if you will, to 90s grungy rock, to the Radioheads and things like that. And you got the nice thing about power chords is that you can just use 2 fingers, yeah? I'm only playing those 3 strings. The rest of it's just rubbish, yeah? I actually only hit those 3 strings. When I was doing the video yesterday, I noticed that when I hit the strings, I don't actually go anywhere near the rest of them. And sometimes when I'm doing power chords, I'll just do the first and fifth. And again, I'm only playing those 2, so it's just something you get used to. It's just... You know, so you can actually pick out the notes that you want to play whilst not worrying so much about muting the others. But I used to always mute the others as well. Don't know when that changed, it just did at some point. So we're going G, up to B, stab, stab, stab on the guitar. Then we change to 4 stabs, and here I'll take it to a different shape. So here I'm doing like the E shape, and then I'll move it to the D shape. Yeah. That's part of the cage system. Not a system, it's just a sort of observation. It's the cage observation, if you will. And it's basically, you've got 5 open chords. They're the chords that you always learn first on guitar. You've got your C, you've got your A, G, E, and D. Never play them like that. That one always play like that. G, I always have that. E, D. Yep. And the idea is, the observation, if you will, is that C, and then the next word is, the next letter in cage is A. So take where that C ended and do the A shape. It's the same chord, that is in the A shape. G, E, D, and back to C. And it joins it together. And it helps you for, you know, if you're doing kind of, if you're doing runs and you're bringing them together, you know, so just gives you a nice method of being able to move laterally on the keyboard and to know I'm playing a D here, I'm playing the A shape, and I know that's the shape of the skeleton. Yeah. So on the 4 stabs, I'm playing the D version because I want the higher, the more trebly noise to come out rather than the more bassy. So we get, obviously, you get to choose where you play your notes, and not every B is a B. Some Bs are low Bs, mid Bs, high Bs. You know, so you choose the one that is relevant for what you're doing, that has the tonal qualities for that part of the song that you're playing, I guess. So yeah, 4 stabs there. The rest of the song is still GB, GB, and you've got the vocals over the top of it. Because I'm singing and I'm doing falsetto, which I've noticed, right, that I cannot do if I don't warm up. So I haven't warmed up my voice. So drink some water and see if that helps. It probably won't. Cannot do falsetto if I haven't warmed up. So, you know, in your head, imagine perfect notes. And it's easier because I'm singing and I'm usually a bit carried away by that point. So I'm just moving the hands that little bit there. Really easy. And then on that B as well, I'm got both fingers there and I'm doing a... Now I could just hammer back on, but I like to pinch it slightly differently. So And when you're doing that artificial harmonic pinch that we did last time, where you do it here makes a difference to the note, the artificial harmonic note that comes out, okay? So I move my hand, yeah, and then we go to the C, and over the C we play a bit of the G major scale. The G major scale is the same scale as the E minor scale, it's just with a different root note, okay? So and I'm palm muting here because I just think it sounds like that's a bit too urgent. That's more subtle. D, again, the next stage then of the scale, and little pinches there, not over the top pinches, just little ones there, but you're doing your G major scale, so it's handy when you're learning your scales, instead of just doing lot pinches, just go up and down, yeah, so move laterally as well with your scales, so yeah, yep, and then that happens twice, all of that. And then we go to just hitting the chord once and letting it ring. And this is where the voice goes down into the normal register. Don't ever bring me. I slide it up to the 14. So don't ever bring me down. And Dom's going such a beautiful. So I give it a little bend when he's doing his backing vocals. A beautiful thing. Now, originally when we were doing it, I was trying to do tap harmonics there, which is where you take the 14th fret, so 12 frets up, and you hit on the... So I wanted to kind of do it 14 frets up to give it that kind of harmonic, and then 12 frets up to give it that harmonic. And you just tap where the fret is, so you're holding down with that finger. Turns out when you're singing, you can't look down effectively and still sing the note, and you can't tell where your finger is. So on the slide, it's just a habit thing. It's just a habit thing. And I used to have a metronome going on. Not for this one, but just for practice. I'd have a metronome go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. To try and get those slides in, and smaller ones where you know, those sorts of things. So getting those slides is nice. It just makes it a lot easier. You feel where it needs to go. So so you got that, and then such a beautiful thing, and we just hold on the C, thing, hold on the D. Such a beautiful, and this is about the only time in the whole song where I play a full normal real chord. I play a nice G major, and we bring out that third because it's a happy bit. Such a beautiful thing. And then we just do a little bluesy run. It's a G major, E minor blues run. Hard to pay attention to that. There. So you've got your scales. Yep. But that note we're playing as part of that G chord, so don't bother, just straight onto there. And there, you got the bend up, and then this one, the 10th fret on the E string, I pick with my finger. You don't have to, you can use a plectrum. I don't know why I do that. I don't know when I started doing that, I just do it. I do it loads actually. I do it in cultural appropriation and so apparently it's something I do. So yeah. And then that note, we're bending it up a bit. This is B.B. King. Blues. And that's it. When we started doing that at the end, I kind of made it a bit flashier, sort of Paul Gilberty. Yeah, it's just showing off, isn't it? There's no need for it in that song at all. It actually detracts a bit from the feel of it ending. It's just as a guitarist, sometimes you get these bits where I can do that fancy thing there, and it'll sound cool, and but it does to other guitarists, but it doesn't to the song, so you don't bother. Anyway, that's the rest of the song, basically. That's it. There you go. Put a link to subscribe to this channel. I'll put a link to Auntie George Cutting Edge Guitar, and I'll put a link to the sort of live sessions we did where we did this song. There's a newer version of this song we've done. It's the one we're doing for Sanremo. So we made some changes to it, some new backing vocals in, there's a new stop in there and things like that. But the songs always evolve, and especially as you play them, as you do them live, you start to understand the essence of the song, as it were. So you start to modify it to itself. And that's me arty-farty bit. That's as arty-farty as you're going to get. I thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. It is what it is, isn't it? Have fun. Enjoy your lives.